to pseudoscience. What is pseudoscience? And what do you make of it? What do scientists make of it? Well, in this video, we're going to explore two areas. We're going to explore the areas that are definitely categorized as woo, and therefore total pseudoscience, shouldn't be allowed in science at all. And then we're going to explore the science that is also pseudoscience, but that is accepted by the scientific community as being science. I'm going to put one of the first things at the top. The top area is going to be the stuff that, is generally categorized as woo. So, first off, let's put telepathy in there. That's mental transmission and reception. Yeah? So anything that involves the transmitting and reception of mental information from one living entity to another classifies as telepathy. Please don't get on the keyboard wording, thank you. And in amongst all that kind of stuff, we've also got to put this stuff as well. Remote viewing. And as you might know, or can easily find on your search engine, remote viewing is heavily invested in by the CIA and many other government/military bodies for the gathering of intelligence. So therefore, it's probably got something in it, but never mind, it still falls into the category of woo. So what else? Oh, what about this? Alien technology. That's definitely woo, that is. Alien technology could really come from anywhere. There is an Area 51. We don't know what it contains, but it certainly does exist. There are lots and lots of papers that exist in government files that have been released due to the Freedom of Information Act. And you can see on your search engine lots of examples of various things that could be categorized as alien technology coming out of the woodwork. But we won't worry about that because it definitely categorizes as woo. Okay. Let's put another one on here that's definitely woo. Oh, is this woo? Is it? Quantum consciousness. Well, now, there are lots of articles about quantum consciousness, and they are not on there, were they? Just in case you do something dangerous. And quantum consciousness, it's essentially the ability of the brain to utilize quantum coherence and processes within the neural network. And again, you're going to find lots of articles out there that cite the processes within the brain as being quantum processes. But never mind, it's still woo. Oh. Planes of existence. Planes of existence. Okay, now that could include ghosts, clearly. It could also include astral projection. It could also include dreamscape, come to that. Arguable. There are lots of aspects of planes of existence. They are also lumped into the woo category because, for one reason or another, they can't be proven, or they can't be not proven. I'm going to be sitting here now in a definition of what is pseudoscience. And it's given by a couple of guys who I'm going to put them in the credits. I'll credit them with this. They've come up with this as a result of wanting to disprove goblins, amongst other things. But never mind, this is a good description that I'm sitting in here now of what pseudoscience is. So, having established that, let's go on to the scientific bit. Okay. Oh, just before I do, let's not forget alternative therapies. All of them. There are plenty. Okay, right. So that's that bit of the board populated. Now, let's get into the grassroots, the nitty-gritty, if you like, of what constitutes pseudoscience in science. I'm going to head this with a really big one because right at the moment, your search engines and your tube channels are populated with all kinds of stuff that sets out to prove that this one is really pseudoscience. The multiverse, the many worlds theory, ever its interpretation, or whatever you'd like to call it. It comes in lots of different forms, and very often you're going to find it depicted with bubbles and bubble universes all appearing and being shuffled around and whatever. Now, I think that this is a much better visualization of what the multiverse could look like. And when you look at this vibrational kind of context, you can see the relationship between the multiverse and frequency, the multiverse and harmonics. And there are other videos in this series, in the Quantumology Vaults, that look at the multiverse and how it could be constructed, so ferret around for those when you have a moment. Gravitons. Now, they're theorized. Gravity has got to come from somewhere. Gravity has got to have some kind of template foundation. But the scientists don't know what it is, so they're putting gravitons in there as an explanation. However, because you cannot prove nor disprove whether gravitons exist or not, they fall into the category of pseudoscience. String theory, yeah, also very, very strongly contested, but generally accepted as the template for something meaningful about our reality. And although it needs further extrapolation, it could be a really good foundation for looking further into the harmonics, the vibrational energy sequences, the patterns that make up our quantum reality. However, it cannot be proven nor disproven, so therefore string theory also falls into the category of pseudoscience. Dimensional manifolds, and you will find that Calabi-Yau is one of the most common ones to be illustrated in the documents that you come across, but there are others, and any dimensional manifold by definition looks at the dimensions that exist or maybe do not exist in the quantum universal framework. Therefore, all dimensional manifolds are pseudoscience. Supersymmetry, also known as SUSY, SUSY, very, very popular and fiercely fought for a long time by scientific professionals. Now a bit old hat, now a little bit kind of pushed out into the echelons of the outer edges of the wood because, yep, that's right, can't be proven nor disproven. So even supersymmetry falls into the category of pseudoscience. Now there's another one that you can't really argue with, has to go into this little box, or big expanding box rather. Superposition. Everything from Schrodinger's cat to electron behavior qualifies as containing the rudiments of superposition. It's a fundamental in exploring the quantum mechanical field. And yet, you will find, as a comment actually on Quantumology, the previous video has suggested, superposition, it's not there, it's nothing. You can't prove it nor disprove it. So superposition, forget it. It's pseudoscience. Now then, let's hope that everybody has been enjoying this little exploration and that you've taken something from it, because what we've got here is a collection of things that have traditionally, since the beginning of physics time, been categorized as woo, and then a collection of things that have been accepted as scientific theory, as legitimate within the scientific community, that also categorize as pseudoscience. And this is why I love pseudoscience so much, and this is why you are invited to explore it with me. When we go into series 3, I'm going to be looking at the metaphysics behind quantum mechanics, and I would very much love you to be there joining me on this journey. Exciting stuff. We don't know where it's going to go, but it's going to go to places that even the best alcoholic drinks have never gone before. So, thank you very much for watching. Love you loads. I'll see you soon.
Take care of yourself.
Bye.